Welcome back to the grind for another Abyss guide for my Mutant Domination playlist, going down path 5 with a full mutant team. This is going to be Cable versus Bishop. Now, Bishop is a bit of a tough fight, but Cable handles it very well, and I don't think I would have been able to do it with any of the other champions on my team. Cable will regenerate a ton of health if he is inflicted with a bleed, so you don't want to use Apocalypse because you're going to want to rely on your heavy attack to refresh your debuffs. That's going to put a bleed on him. And you don't want anyone that does energy damage because then he's going to be increasing his charges, and that's just going to end up being a bad situation as well. Now, keep in mind, this is not the updated Bishop, it's the older Bishop, but you don't want him to get charges unless you can completely prevent him from using power. If you can completely prevent it from using a single bar of power at all in the fight, then you do want to stack up those energy charges, and he's going to kill himself. But that's not the case with the mutant team. Now, Cable does a lot of damage on his heavy attacks with the Apocalypse synergy, and we were able to get this fight down in 4 revives. You could do it in probably 2 or 3 revives if you were healing to full for every fight. But as you can see, you do end up taking a decent amount of block damage in this fight. Now, I ended up pushing him to the special 2. I felt like taking a little bit of block damage on the reparries was better than taking hits from the special 1 all the time, but there were situations where I did let him throw a special 1, and sometimes he would attack once into the block and then charge a heavy, so you can dash back once and then counter with your own heavy attack, and like this right here. And the problem, though, is you do less damage with your heavy attacks the more power the opponent has. So it might be better off just baiting out the special 1s. But if you can dex the special 2, you end up taking probably less block damage overall. I let the first hit me most of the time. And as you can see, you can sometimes double heavy or triple heavy against him in the corner, as long as you're conscious of the distance that you're pushed away with your heavy attack. And I wouldn't throw a special 1 or a special 2 because that's going to give him charges as well, because those are energy-based hits. So I would just go to the special 3. And I did throw the special 3 because then it would allow me to then gain more power and potentially trigger regenerations or power gains throughout the fight to help keep me a little bit topped up. So you do want to be using that power when you get it. Now here I'm baiting out a special 2. You're going to see I'm going to let the first hit me, and then I'm going to dex the rest. And that's going to minimize the amount of block damage. But now we're at the point where we're running out of health. So I'm just going to do whatever I can to get as many more hits in as I can and let the degen do some work. Chained on another special or heavy attack there. And then I attacked in, and now unfortunately we're going to die from that block. But I really do hope that this video is helpful. He is probably the best option for this Bishop as far as the mutant team goes if you are taking path 5. Let me know what your thoughts are if you found another option, and I hope to see you in the next video.